Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do. How do I edit the stream settings? Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. It is nice to see you all. This game is pretty based. This is Pragmata. This is the demo for Pragmata, the sketchbook. I've already beaten it like 8 fucking times. I've tried to go for a fast time, but there's only so fast I can figure out how to go. Joe? Ace Combat 8 also just got announced, so hopefully someone pops in and we can talk about that, but fucking... 2 cool things happened during the entire 4 or 5 fucking hours that the Game Awards went on. Oh, there I go, swearing again. I'm unmonetizable. Standard difficulty. So I want to talk about this game's... what makes this game designed differently from a lot of other third-person shooters that just exist for the sake of existing nowadays. She is so aloof. So where's the thing I dropped? Nowhere. So the first most interesting thing about this game generally is that it's not a very difficult third-person shooter in general. You can, you know... Actually, I wonder what that happens if I kite him over to Diana. Does he just walk through her? No, walks around her. Is he pathfinding around the child? Oh, chill, dude. Holy fuck. Okay, he cannot pathfind around the child, nor can I. But the enemies are ridiculously tall in this game. That was a just frame dodge. Thank you very much. I am still alive, somehow. You would not expect it if you know what I have to go through. So the enemies are like a head taller than you. Or 2, possibly. And like, that makes aiming at them kind of awkward. Whoa. I returned because Ace Combat 8 was announced. So the enemies are like ridiculously tall. I'll let the next cutscene play out so that I'm not just hanging around explaining stuff forever. No, I won't skip it, never mind. So this is a bad third-person shooter with spongy enemies, unless you engage in the hacking minigame. The more of these blue things I get going on the right-hand side, the higher the damage I do to enemies for the initial hack. That opens them up. Absorb, copy information, contact with regard upgrades for the shelter. Yeah. Damn, I didn't even finish typing the GF. So much. Rumors of my death have been highly exaggerated. So I already did the just frame dodge a few times. What's good, Ningus? So this is a perfect example of why I think the enemies are like a head taller than you. Sweet dodge as well. It's because if you get far away and they start like actually walking towards you, from here, sure, but as they approach, their head placements are different according to your screen, which is different from every other third-person shooter where everyone's roughly 6 foot, or whatever the hell it would be. Shoulder height is roughly their torso height. That's excellent design, and that means that aiming for their head from a yay distance means that I can't just hit scan all of them. In a regular third-person shooter, you can just kind of move the right analog stick left and right and start headshotting shit. Easy peasy. Ooh. There's also limb-based animations in this game. which I assume gives you better, higher damage per hit. Shoot. 179? No. Didn't realize this had a demo out. Yeah, Geoff Keighley. He made it real. He managed to resist bringing Hideo Kojima on stage and just tonguing his asshole to actually let good things happen. Anyway, this says, Hugh and Diana later died that day, and they never returned to Earth. Who the fuck is messaging me? Excellent. Ugh. Just leave that on top of my many coffee cups. So, Japanese Space Last of Us is not a physics-driven animation system. If it is, it's not a very physical one. This is a very precise controlling game. And not just when you're over the shoulder. But at the same time, it's not like it's a light and fun platformer. Apparently the French winning over and over again was like bug spray to Kojima. No, I'm sure that Kojima really loves fucking Expedition 33. He loves indie bullshit. Hugh controls like really heavy. He is a fat bastard, especially with child in tow. I mean, it doesn't really matter if Diana's on your back, but you can see he's clunky. He is a hefty bastard. Even his run is kind of like, you know, walking through mud. He does have a sick dodge, though. Anyway, this is a pacifist run. Diana is so cute. Lamau. I didn't stream the Game Awards because I was talking to somebody else, and I'd had a bad day yesterday. I didn't want to do that shit. Haku. Go do 2 more things. I feel like there's like a really heavy sharpening filter on this game that my graphics settings would not describe. I have not got super resolution. All this is just kind of... Did I turn up the fucking... Yeah, lens distortion isn't even on. Depth of field is on though. I don't know. There's like a sharpening filter that makes these lasers look kind of gaudy at certain angles. This kind of reminds me of Vanquish. Vanquish. Sounds like a game that's going to have multiple endings considering Escape from the Moon objective. I don't know what I want from this game's story. It could do a lot of things, especially considering Diana's like a robot child. We can attach the player to her very easily. She's adorable. She's great. You can attach the player to them very easily and then have a second Diana, and that makes everything feel kind of fucking... yeah. Especially with the lunar filament. But then you could make like a clone of the protagonist, Hugh, with the lunar filament, because it says you can create a copy of anything. I assume that would be somewhere in the files describing that. You can disable landing lag if you dash before you land. That's one of the few platforming kind of cancels I've found. This is... yeah, I can... The aesthetic is very bloody NASA in 50 years, if NASA were cool. Ho, 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 ho. Ah, traded on that one. So let's have a look at how this enemy shoots. If I just walk... yeah, he's not got much going. It's like... he can track you really well if you aim. Oh, aiming makes the tracking better. Fascinating design choices. Is it confirmed that this game has multiple endings? Jernikova. I have no fucking idea who you are. Usually I get the same 5 guys that join in on this shit. This is dropped here because of a single enemy encounter. The other yellow thing that I had is for multiple enemy encounters, where it will hack multiple enemies at once if you do the hacking thingy properly. Sasuga. Things at the solar plant are in a word, quiet. Grunts like us show up in the morning and check out what the bots had planned for the day. Then we spend the rest of the shift trying to look busy. Get you thinking, we're both engineers, but you ended up on the front lines of lunar development, and me. Wish I could be out there too. I don't know, but considering the story does look like a game that has substantial narrative elements. It looks like that, doesn't it? But this is Capcom. I don't know if they can do that. This neo-NASA aesthetic's really nice. The protagonist looks a little bit like Vanquish Sam. I forget what the guy was called. I mean, not in this costume. This is a costume Diana's had fun drawing all over. Landing lag. I found this as a silly, stupid fucking bug as well. That the thingy's gonna be on the top right for a little while now, counting how many times I've done that. Useless to collect these now, but you know. Oh yeah, if you fail at hacking, then it does this. There's no damage to it, but you know. Also, thoughts about Ace Combat 8. Many, 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 many thoughts. Let me just say also, like, this is the door that we want. To the left over here is an extra area that you can get out of very easily, but it's here for, like, explorers, and there's another health box. Again, very classic bloody PS2 era, nice game design. Linear game design. Ace Combat 8's a weird one. Set in, what was the date they put it at? 2029? Not the release date. The release date's next year, I think they said. Ace Combat 8 was the... Thank you, Diana. Ace Combat 8 was one of the biggest open secrets amongst the fans, pretty much. Sam. Yeah, Vanquish's prototype is named Sam. I thought I was mixing him up with the Winds of Destruction Sam. 2029 is when it's set, and the story is about you taking the mantle of the ghost of, not the ghost of Kiev, the Wing of Feve, or Thieve, I don't know how you would pronounce it. Thibu. I think it's actually pronounced thieve, as in like a thief, according to the Japanese version. The trailer was called The Wings of the Fake, or The Wings of the Falsehood, or some shit like that. Nisemono no Tsubasa. So you're stealing the identity of a war hero, and you're chilling out on a boat full of... this is another tutorial. Or not, no. That's going to be an elevator to the next place, isn't it? What am I thinking of here? You're going to be hanging out on a boat full of losers from a fleet that sank that's shipping a bunch of war victims from Uzia. They're being attacked by Satoa, which is a hitherto only mentioned on maps country in the Ace Combat Strange Real canon. I'll put a pin in that one. Oh, you fuck, motherfucker. Eat it! Oh shit, okay. Yeah, okay, fuck it. No more weapons around? No? Fine, I'll just take some shit. I'm guessing the red bit is like his weakness. His weak spot. Enemies do have various weak spots. So for the body I get 127, for the head I get 152. Good. What is what is this Quentin Tarantino directed main menu? Yeah? Alright. Interestingly, they view Diana as a threat as well. That's the most interesting part of this fiction to me. Why? Ace Combat 8, anyway. So we have a patriotic kind of, like, underdog narrative. Dorikon Yarone. You have a patriotic narrative in... Oh, okay. You have a patriotic narrative in Ace Combat 8 about, again, back foot of a war, coming back through air dominance, becoming a legend, a la Ace Combat 4. But it's taking place in 2029, which is 1 year before the simulation of Ace Combat 3 happens. Uzia Continent can't catch a break. Yeah, I'm disappointed that it's Uzia again. We could have gone anywhere. But, I don't know. Alright, John. It's Vanquish. If you expect Vanquish, you'll be disappointed. It's more like, it's more like you are a god at... Look at these two, they're adorable. It's more like you're a god at third-person shooters, but someone's put a fidget spinner in your hands and you cannot stop playing with it. It's very easy to lose track of what happens, and that's why it's actually nice to have Diana saying, "Hugh, jump!" If Uzia's on the back foot, then what's happening to Eruzia? That's a question to ask. I'm sure that won't really be ever talked about. Hugh Jazz. Yeah, I know that guy. He got the gat, as the kids say. It has come to my attention that a simple mistake I made got caught in a hologram, and now recording is being spread around the cradle. I enjoy my work, but it doesn't foster a positive work environment knowing that everything I do could be subject of criticism or a joke. Alright, DSP, chill out. It's your fault you left the webcam on. Recorded under strict surveillance. I regret to inform you, upon joining the cradle, you agreed to a contract acknowledging that all areas except for the designated private zones are subject to continuous 24-hour surveillance. Honestly, I sometimes wonder if the company is pushing the boundaries with this policy, but I suppose Delphi wants... Okay, so that's your excuse as to why everything is recorded ever. But it doesn't quite explain why specific things that are interesting are recorded ever. I would say it's more Dead Space movement. The over-the-shoulder looks very Dead Space, and it's also like that kind of, yeah, husking kind of slinking around slowly. But there is a jump, there is a dash. It's just, it's molassesy, it's moony. What have I got? Fine. This is a New Game Plus gun for the demo. Sniper that you charge up and kablooey. takes most robots out with one shot. Space food. Space butterflies. Space Earth. Oh. Huh? She knows. She hacked. This game is giving me GeForce vibes. Like, what? The front cover of a fucking GeForce graphics card? What? Is this a real plant? It could be a real plant. This is a lunar printer, I think. The story of the game is that they have 3D printers, and there's, like, on the moon, there's this lunar filament shit. Nobody's friends after Geoff gave every award to Claire Obscure Expedition 33, yeah. I have yet to actually... I think I had to watch gameplay after that award show. Like, I watched some gameplay of it, and I was kind of disappointed, to be honest. You can't unlock that door until this enemy is killed, so it is a gameplay mechanic that you will have to empty rooms. This is the door that you want to open. Whoa! Extra damage? Let's see, what else are we talking about? Disney's GeForce. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, yeah, this is the New Game Plus costume with Diana scribbles on it. I want to keep on pointing that out. What else? So I wanted to talk about the height of the enemies. I already did that. That's good. I like the sleek neo-NASA aesthetic of everything. That's also very nice. This is giving me Boss Baby vibes. Welcome to the solar power plant. Key to living on the moon and advancing research and development was ensuring access to stable power supply. How do you have stable power supply when a lunar day lasts 31 Earth days? How is that even fucking possible? Do you have these things on every side of the moon? Why do I know that a lunar day is 31 days? We will never know. I guess we have a Boss Baby fan in the chat. I'm sorry if I made fun of the thing that you like. She is so cute. Ippai dane. These are your elevator back home. I think it tells you that now. No? Oh, right. Yeah, these are the elevator back to wherever the fuck you come from. Sounds like a plot twist involving the station itself, sort of fail-safe, the threat to the AI itself. That could be it, yeah. Buckets, why are you talking about vibes? There's a child on the screen. Relax. Diana sounds like she'll have a plot twist involving the station itself. The station views her as a threat. Like, clearly there's some, a little bit of aliens, influence in this. Okay. I'll get good at doing that eventually. Go around them all once, and then if they're not locked in, still go around the ones that remain. Elevators in video games are either load screens or ambush. Ooh. One out. Mm-hmm. You want it? You want it? You want it? Oh, that's a shame, buddy. Oh, you just got fucked. Aliens is in the movie itself. Aliens in the movie itself, yeah. Like, there were those robots in one of the Alien movies. F-18 as the... Oh, you mean the plane, right. I was gonna say, are you trying to tell me that Diana's 18? Is this like Leon or something? Leon the Professional? I'll leave them standing so you can see the idle animation. The generation needs more solid third-person shooters. PS3 had Remember Me, Binary Domain, and so much more. This would slot right into there. It's a Japanese experimental third-person shooter that, instead of just being a third-person shooter, actually wants to do something interesting. Unfortunately, Binary Domain was not... I mean, it was interesting because it had, like, the limb system on the robots. But again, I don't know. I only ever watched it played. I didn't play it myself. I can't imagine it felt too good to play. Remember Me, I think that was Ryan Payton's game, wasn't it? The dude who translated MGS4 or something? Still have to finish Binary Domain. Do you, though? What was the other fucking... Mind Jack? That was the other really weird Japanese shooter other than Vanquish. So I don't want the shotgun. Nah, we're good. You get a different puzzle every time, do you? Can you create a puzzle which has one of them unlocked already? Ah, fuck. Boom, 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 boom. Can I set the voices to English? Yes. Yes, I can. Will you set the voices to English? No. No, I won't. Reminds you of Prey, the game where you play as a scientist, alien, shape-shifting hybrid. So, do you mean Prey the 2005 video game, or Prey the 2019 video game? Because those are two very different games with the same name, because of fucking stupid bullshit. I know that you're talking about the second one. She's so cute. We're on the moon? Why are they speaking Chinese? Why are they speaking Chinese? Their names are Diana. It's because Japan ended up taking over the world in this canon. Yeah, in this, it's identifying enemies, and it sees Diana and Hugh as enemies. That's the weirdest part to me. I thought that, like, she just liked Hugh, and she would be being attacked as a side effect of being right next to Hugh at all times. 2017 one, yeah. I keep meaning to play that. There, Prey 2017. Ooh. Oh, bad dodge. Another bad dodge. Eat shit. Ooh, good shot. Oh, just about. Excellent. Get to rules of nature. And they run when the sun comes up. Nope. Phase 2. Cowboy was the warrior cast in... the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean the cowboy was the warrior cast of Meiji era Texas? Shut up! Who the fuck asked you? Who the fuck asked you what you thought? No. It's not even true because there wasn't a caste system in... What are you talking about? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it. Oh no, I can't. L and R. Which buttons are what? Huh? What? I can't find the buttons, guys. Oh no. Oh, it means the analog sticks. This is basically Shenmue 4, yeah. Let's have a look for some guns, why don't we? Ooh, my favorite gun. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh shit. Ah shit. I'm actually low health. It's because I'm showboating. It's fine. We'll be fine. You can shoot from the hip as well. If you hold R2 gently, then you can just aim without shooting. Ronin were commonalist as well. Right, yeah. Warriors with no, right, okay. What the fuck are you talking about? And that is the Pragmata demo in far too long. It doesn't require a schizophrenic amount of research to understand what he said. He's made a comparison and it's basically kind of wrong. It is a minor, yes. You can see the hair on her fucking forehead. I don't know if that comes through on the stream, but... I've seen this was like one of the bloody... This was one of the initial trailers for the game to apologize for the game being delayed until 2023. I wonder what time the game will come out. I've seen this image. The thing that she's holding is replaced with some very dire statistics about male attraction to female ages. Fucking... Yep, there's your Quentin Tarantino fucking title screen if you want it. I'm gonna do another run of this. Actually, I haven't actually done a run of it with the English voices. So maybe I could. Maybe I could, just for fucking... all the racist Americans in the chat, you know? I could also do it with ray tracing on. What am I getting there? 64%, 67%. Yeah, I don't like ray tracing at all. I'll also change Hugh's costume to the normal one. During the Meiji era restoration, they created a class system that you couldn't... I forget what the exact classes were, but I know there was definitely a farmer, and there was definitely a samurai, and there was definitely politicians and such. And his suggestion is that during the same basic era in American history, there was also the cowboy to... 67, what? Please set graphics to ultra low. No. There wasn't a caste system in America. I have heard Japanese people say that the samurai and the cowboy have two very similar basic philosophies. They are the same basic legend, except for the fact that you have to kind of accept the basic Ronin concept of samurai. The fact that a samurai is in submission to the society is a very telling of their philosophies. The philosophical differences between American and Japanese culture. The cowboy is like the individual who makes his own law. And then you get the apex of that idea, which is Rising Zan Samurai Gunman for the PlayStation 1.
Tough old bugger.
Tough old bugger?
Hey,
ugh.
You gonna help?
1 second.
Ronins were like drifters. They were, yeah. They were like basically fully trained samurai, but they just didn't have a lord to work under. The only reason they would drift is to heighten their craft.
I need your hack in here.
But a lot of the differences between
Nope.
a lot of the myth of the Ronin has gotten collapsed into the myth of Musashi Miyamoto. So it's kind of hard to differentiate from them, between them in the Western perspective. Alright, let's go for a just that dodge. Oh, no. Huh? Why's it got a red dot on it? Huh? The hell? Why did it have a red dot on it? Is that a debug feature? Jeez.
Get off. Leave the shooting to me.
Leave the shooting to me. No. This is terrible.
Glad that's over with.
Shigeru Miyamoto. No, not Shigeru Miyamoto, for fuck's
What were
sake.
you working on there?
High Death Gardener.
I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later. Californians are disgusting. Every Californian should hang themselves.
First, we get the power on. Let's move.
Dude, this makes the game so much better. Fucking... You're awful. Thoughts on Nagoshi's Akin to a Dragon game? No opinion. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it's very authentic.
Don't look now. But we got company.
You really
Yeah, if you
sure
jump and aim, you
What? This is
you
my
slow down
fault.
as if you're doing the hover mechanic. There is a basic hover mechanic, like you fucking Spyro the Dragon. Anyway.
Not bad.
we did it.
Sorry, Princess Peach. Yakuza like a Korean. You could be a secret Korean. I could be a secret Korean. It uses my old email name from when I made this lol. Death Gardener. Okay. Nice username, bro.
It's locked.
Do you garden death? Is it like, I don't know, do you reap what you sow?
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power.
Oh no, not the secret Korean plot again.
There we go. First one down.
I wonder if everyone's a secret Korean in that game. I don't know. I'm not that interested in... Like, Yakuza is... They're all great games. I wish there were less of them to play. You know? If they could spend 3 years making one of them, maybe they could make, like, a game that's as good as Yakuza 0 every time. But no, you have to wait for them to increment into being as good as Yakuza 0. Which basically means that the first game by Nagoshi is not going to be that great.
On it. Blinking the enemy.
Hell yeah. All the weapons are percussive as well.
So where to?
I don't know. Try scanning.
Very cool detail that all the weapons are like kind of percussive. Because if you were just shooting in a fucking space pod that is, what would the word be? That has a atmosphered space areas, if you were to shoot a hole into it, then we'd just go zooming out. Like in the first trailer. The main character of the new one is a blatant Korean. A blatant Korean? Obvious Korean rather than a secret. That just happened. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah. Can I stream GeForce? No. Look, I made this email 20 years ago. I just took an edgy word and stapled it to a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, okay. You're not forgiven.
We can use them to hit harder and beat things faster.
I would lean into it, to be honest, if I were you. I would become, like, the Death Gardener. You know, like, Satan has a scythe anyway.
Damn rat in the maze.
Must be very good at gardening. I would hire Satan to do my gardening. He's got a lot of practice with that thing.
Let's just get this over with. This frickin' thing is tough as hell.
Oh god, I couldn't jump when I was reloading. Interesting.
Jump shoot!
Yeah, let's do this.
Thank you. Oh. Satan doesn't have a scythe. That's the Grim Reaper. Didn't I just say the Grim Reaper? I must have misspoke, sorry. No, Satan doesn't have a scythe. Satan has wings. Why am I reading this again? I don't have to read this one to you
Bots
fucking
did
idiots.
all the work, leaving him bored to tears. Man, cry me a river.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda hard to get bored keeping up with your chit-chat.
Yeah, Diana's alright, maybe. I don't like when she's obviously... Oh, I never read this one. Anomaly detected. This power plant has an emergency mode. Cradle power output is currently limited to 35% of standard capacity. Trams and supplementary facilities are now non-operational. Right. So I should have read this in order to understand what I was doing inside the story. I was wondering why I was trying to go up. Americans have this really weird idea of who Satan is that's not biblically accurate. They think he's a goat man with horns and shit. Whereas if you actually read the source material, you know.
Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
Alright.
Oh, nice British voice. Okay,
Where do we find
okay, I heard a British voice. Maybe this dub isn't too bad. Xamaka.
Let's use
No.
this when we're outnumbered.
Satan does not go Xamaka. That is landing cancelling. Because if you jump from too high, Hugh does that. But if you dash, then it resets your landing animation. Did I just dash into a fucking wall? Devilman told me he's an angel. Satan is an angel, yes. So this is... So you may have noticed that ray tracing has not made the game look in any way very fucking different. Maybe the shadows are more detailed, like here, with this door opening and closing, for example. And there is a very reflective area coming up. But, like, my GPU is doing 25% more work for something that I forgot about the second after I put it on. Ah, shit. You okay? Shut the fuck up. Alright. This is making the game a million times worse. This is unforgivable. I can't believe they ruined Diana already.
What the heck's going on with the bots here? They all got haywire or what?
Haywire or what?
Already attacked humans.
Yeah, well... We better get in contact with Earth before it's too late.
The Christianity fandom and their 20 different interpretations. It comes down to mistranslations over time and... No, it comes down to a lot of cultural changes over the years. Like, Satan is never directly stated to be the snake in the Garden of Eden. That's nowhere in the book except for Revelation, where it was probably more of a metaphor than it was like a literal thing. Ha-Satan in Hebrew means the accuser, which is a legal term. The Jews, hilariously, were the first people to have a functioning court system. And they had like an entire system of how they dictated who was guilty and innocent, which is still somewhat used today. But that's all he was. He came from the book of Job, or Job, however you want to pronounce it.
Now we can hack a bunch of bots at once. This will make it easier to hit things harder.
This will make it easier to hit things harder.
Got it!
I will never play this game in English again. This is abysmal.
I gotta hurry and contact Earth. I hope dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Maybe there's an elevator up ahead.
Dude, all the cool fandoms to get into into the lore. Why Christianity? You could get into Five Nights at Freddy's. Sorry, I've been reading old books lately. We have very few older books than the Bible.
Wow! More limb!
I've been reading a 1500s book on magic and the occult. Had a line about old-fashioned term for rabbits and how they become during certain times of the year. Not usually a person who demands to play or watch stuff in JP audio over EN audio. How does this make... But whoa, does this make the game worse? Yeah, I agree. Gitai, the voices are the same, you're just a very embarrassing weep.
It's targeting something. Starting hack. Shoot out!
I'm sorry, but American children are not as cute as Japanese children. It's over for you. This is why... If we showed the Japanese this game, they would... No! Oh my god, that's why! I was thinking, how come the Japanese can create these amazingly cute, like, infants, and then not want to have children, not want to breed? And the reason is because they already have these fictionalized versions. It's also distracting me because his vocal range is similar to mine, and I'm hearing it in my ears, and I'm like, wow, did I just say that? Am I getting feedback?
If you're ready.
So that's a more personal reason why I don't like this stuff very much.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Lost.
Starting to feel a bit lost. By the way, this is the least Asian-looking child of all time. It's not the most American. She looks Russian. You are so bad with races. You are the most racist person I know,
finally.
because you are so bad with races. The American century of humiliation continues. devil more so than an adversary than a singer. Well, that Lucifer is the snake in the garden. I've heard people say that Lucifer is not... Who the fuck keeps messaging me? For fuck's sake, piss off. Lucifer, the name for that means Venus, or the star. It's from a part of the Bible quite a bit earlier or later than that part of it. It means the star that follows the sun, or something like that. As for devil, that's a translation of Satan, Ha-Satan, of Diabolos, which also means accuser. Adversary, accuser, yeah, similar, yeah. Lucifer is the spirit that possesses Golden Freddy, you think? Odd that they released the demo for Pragmata first on PC, then consoles later. It's so that we could rip the models and do morally righteous things with them.
Have any idea what the hell this is?
Never seen it before.
So it's not one of your pot buddies? Then I guess we can just go and blast it.
Move, you.
Whee!
Where'd they get all those missiles?
They were made with Luna filament.
Lucky us, right?
Lucky us, right?
Close in on it. Now's your chance.
Yep, thank you.
Overdrive protocol initiated.
Ripper mode.
Whoa! Where did that come
I think it really did something.
from? Yeah, not bad.
Ah, shit. I thought I had something better under my feet. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, let's do this.
I guess I've got nothing better that I can do then. Yes!
Just a little bit more.
All right.
Dude, watch out.
Hey, what are you pushing around?
I gotta hack it.
Ooh.
Then hurry. Just want to blast them.
Move, you.
I wonder if you could play like an honest-to-God two-player version of this. Did that thing do damage?
You stop it, and I'll hack it.
Thank you, Diana.
Energy level.
Her name is Diana SPH, def not Japanese.
All right. Time's up.
Diana, actually, in the
Show me what
Japanese
you were working
version.
on.
Her name is Diana.
Okay. Here, take a look.
Bidoom. Number 6. Definitely not my fastest time. On the scale of English voice acting, this game seems to... It's... yeah. Okay, but my issue is, okay, we have serviceable English voice acting. Like, it's only occasionally cringy and, like, kind of awkward because this is a game written in Japanese for Japanese people. So you have serviceable English dub, or you have the original Japanese right fucking here. And the only reason you would watch something not in its own native language is, like, I don't fucking know. I'll admit fully to being a weeb that would sooner watch a lot of things in Japanese, even if they were English first, but in the case of something like this, I don't know. I can't even logic it out from the other side. It's like, but they're white. They should be speaking English. What the fuck are you talking about? The Japanese fault for not being good at English writing. I mean, you could blame translators for that, you could blame localizers, you could blame a lot of people. There can be good English dubs. You recently watched Samurai Champloo and was shocked by how good the English dub was. Honestly, to the point it ruins other dubs. Tried to watch Blue-Eyed Samurai in dub, couldn't do it. Guitar, you should show everyone your gross Tekken 8 outlines. I put outlines on... I don't think I can without... I need to set up Tekken 8 before I stream it so that I don't reveal my actual thingy. My actual username. There are... What are good dubs? Ghost Stories is a good dub, but it's transformative, it makes it original. The Pokemon dub was never good, sorry. But again, the best parts of that were James and Brock, because they were really fucking funny. Cowboy Bebop? Listen, I'm sorry if you like that fucking, what's his name? Steve Bloom, but he does the same fucking job in every dub that he's in. And he's not even a good translation of the original character voices, you know? It's not like John Segan, who is an excellent analog to Akio Otsuka, in terms of like militant kind of projection in his voice. He's just the guy that you recognize the voice of. Cowboy Bebop's dub is like really awful, and people only like it because it's nostalgic. And I don't mean it's awful because the individuals who do it are bad at acting. I don't mean that like... It's like Steve Sub-Zero in Starscream. Sub-Zero doesn't talk, does he? I thought that was his thing. How behind the times am I? Hi, Silverman. Silvolt. Hey, Silvolt. Oh. Why does YouTube display the old names in chat for some reason? Wow, ray tracing is so accurate. Look how accurate this ray traced reflection is. You were just talking about how awful English dubs were. I'm sure that everyone agrees. Thank you. I guess we're on a speedrun for this one. I'll see how fast I can do it, and then, I don't know. I'll probably stop streaming because I've already talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Akete ageru. Yeah, Totsuitaka. Ah, shit, it was this one. Yes, I do need this.
これでダメージを与えやすくなるよ。
Let me out! Let me out! I'm in a fucking rush!
すっかり嫌われちゃったね。
好きでも嫌いでもここで片付けて
Ah, shit.
追いかないと。
私がリカーとは違うね。
Holy shit.
ハッチングジャンプしてヒュ
Ooh. Oh, damn it.
落ち込んでやるよ。 今のところか。
Gitai, you should stream the entire Tekken 2010 movie in Japanese. I do have the entire... I have the Japanese live-action movie in Japanese. I have the Japanese dub. I've been thinking about how I can actually, like, release it without... in, like, as public a manner as possible.
緊急ロックが解除されました。施設正常化のため電力管理装置を手動で再起動してください。
Huh. Does aiming cancel landing lag?
電力管理装置とやらはどこだ。
これで止めてハッキングだね。
Whoa. Ah, I missed it. Ah, I can't jump when I'm aiming because it does this. I see. Ah, shit. What the fuck? Ooh, hello. Two in one, baby. Holy shit.
このポットは一体どうなってるんだ。全部行かれてやがる。
Yeah, I ain't breaking no records on this one.
ような子たちじゃないのに。
All of my encounters have been very bad.
早く地球に救難信号を送らないとな。
God, I suck.
見ててヒュー。
手間だ。
それ。
当然無人か。
Before...
どうも下に降りていってるが、俺たち最上階に来るからな。
きっとエレベーターとかがあるよ。
Health up. Shockwave gun... yeah. Okay. Feel the appeal of Japanese voice acting immediately. Hugh has a sort of distinct voice that makes him battle ready. English Hugh is... Right. Oh shit. Oh shit! Jumped right into that. Ooh.
水ダメージを上げれば早く近づいてから使うといいよ。リフトがまた操作できるよ。まだつかない？
I have the worst aim. I do have the worst aim of all time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll quit. I'll just give up. It's my fault. English Hugh sounds like Glitch Productions character. I don't know. Oh, right. The fucking clown girl thing. I like the rabbit from that. Whoa, holy shit. Sorry, I wasn't watching. Whoa. Alright, buddy. Do I pause the reload when I do that? Thank you. You hate the rabbit from that? Well, maybe you're just not, like, funny or clever or cool. You do. I picked up a lot of Japanese from listening to Japanese dubs. In fact, I never have actually learned any Japanese from any official source other than anime and video games. Overdrive Protocol. Alright. I need a better weapon than whatever. No? Man, this run sucks. Fine. Alright, yeah, fine. I was wondering why YouTube recommended me a random small stream, but then I found it's none other than your favorite Ace Combat Jop yapper. Jop? Jop? What the fuck is Jop? YouTube does recommend me random fucking small time streams. I don't know why. Sometimes I can barely watch that show because of the voice acting. Don't hate it. I don't think it's bad from... it's a fine show. It's not bad. I don't know anyone I would recommend it to before I recommended a lot of other American media. But it's fine, you know? $8.18? $8.18? That's a new record? Holy shit. Naruhodo. Yeah, like the Japanese name of Bulbasaur as well. I was very glad that I understood that on my own. I tied my old one. I tied my old one by being shit. God, that's not satisfying. God, I want to play the fucking game again. Should I do one more time? Diabolical Nikkei ad just pop up. You had a Nikkei ad pop up. I don't even know what the fuck Nikkei is. I think it's like a gacha game. Geopolitics. Oh, Ace Combat Geopolitics, yeah, but okay, right. My bad. Naruhodo. The Japanese name of Bulbasaur is Fushigi Dane. Dane is like a... Dane is the Japanese equivalent of init in British English. Guna Gacha ad blasted loud as fuck. Again, I'll repeat this that I said at the beginning of the stream, but the enemies are really tall in this game. And that's mostly to... Oh, wow, okay. A lot of American games would hit scan that, so I would still shoot him in that case. The enemies are really tall, so that the enemies are very tall, so that when you aim at their head and they approach you, you begin aiming higher and higher. And that puts your aim outside of the rest of them. Oh, easy. Bad run. Gotta restart. They're really tall to simulate the Asian experience of being in a Walgreens. Can't say I'm familiar with that one. When I was in Japan, like, the trains are just as packed as you imagine them. And it was like being a lighthouse in a sea of black hair. And it is very true, you do get pushed up against some very attractive females in those trains. And it is... there are temptations that you have to back down from. to go to other carriages and try to avoid women.
開けてあげる。
本エリアの緊急ロックを解除しました。
Extremely embarrassing.
最上階の管理装置を再起動してください。
Oh yeah, I do need this one right now, yeah. God, this game's gonna be good.
近づいてから使うといいよ。
Get ya! Whoa, easy.
巻き込むよ。センターを避けて。いい感じ。
Ah shit, I always forget this fucking thing.
本エリアの緊急ロックを解除しました。
Gizo sampling local train culture.
あと一つ。
I was trying to find out how Ling Xiaoyu really got that strong.
できた。
I think that's like... I think that has to be one of the better
これ
jokes.
でダメージを上げれば早くやっつけられる。
I really enjoyed the aesthetic of like an otherwise very serious video, but then slowly the stupidity of my humor seeps in. The stupidity and otherwise unacceptable nature of my humor. Oh shit. Alright, this will actually be the last time. I need to get a better record. I matched my old record with a really bad fucking gameplay. Oh, for God's sake, I'm so stupid. I'm running up to things and pressing the action button.
施設正常化のため電力管理装置を手動で再起動してください。
Yeah. We go down to the fucking magic place. Go. Go. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay. We go. どうなってるんだ?
攻撃してくるような子たちじゃないのに。
Come on. In a rush. Oh shit.
それ。
Sorry.
早くちどうも下に降りていってるが、俺たち最上階に行くんだよな。
きっとエレベーターとかがあるよ。
Phew. Yuta is the type of guy to agree. How do you know so much Japanese, buddy? How do you know so much Japanese? Kind of suspicious.
センターを避けて。
よっしゃ、行くぞ。
残ってるよ。
うまいじゃないか。
Oh shit. Man, I mean, that's all I've got. I gotta have this. Doesn't add any more damage to singles.
まだつかない？
I'm going to go into...
回数表示くらい欲しいところだな。
Should I tell the fucking Chinese, the Korean restaurant story?
使わない方がいいかも。
Will I get in trouble for the Korean restaurant story? Have I told it before?
あの装置で電力が回復できるよ。
やっと着いたか。
Which the English voice just serviceable is that it lacks a distinct direction that the Japanese voice has. I mean, that they do have a direction, and Hugh and Diana interacting in English is fine. It is like a kind of cute, kind of, you know, fun uncle vibe.
なら遠慮なくぶっ壊すぞ。
始めるよ。
なんであんなにミサイルがある。
ラキラメン早く近づいて。チャンスだよ、キュース。
Ah, I missed my chance. I missed my chance trying to optimize my attacks. Whoa, easy, 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 easy.
今なら行くよ。 オーバードライブプロトコル開始。
What's the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese Korean meal? Thank you very much.
おお、すごいな今の。
安くなったでしょ。
やるじゃね
Thank you for reminding me of that video.
早く近づいて。チャンスだよ。もうちょっと。
Alright, we're good.
あと少しで倒せそう。
え。よし。
Tell the Korean restaurant story right now. Will I? Again? Oh, if you're saying again, then maybe you understand. No, it's like... I went there with this chick, right? And like, it was basically a double date, but... never mind. Okay. And I was sat across from two other people, and like, I was kind of bored. I was looking at all the people there, and I see like written on the back of one of them, Chang. I was like, oh, cool.
どうするんだ。
They must be Chang. Then I see another one, it was a woman. Their name is Chang. I'm like, oh, it must be a last name or something. I thought it was like football shirts, you know? They all just had the name Chang. And then, like, by the fifth person, I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Why is everyone in this fucking place called Chang? And I say to the other people, have you noticed that everyone here is called Chang? And they, like, kind of look away from me awkwardly. Like, no, I'm serious. They're called Chang. Anyway, it turns out Chang is the name of a kind of fucking beer that they were selling there. It was an advertisement for the beer they sell. Chang's beer. It wasn't even a bit. I just thought they were all called Chang because they were all fucking Asian. A PF Chang's uniform. Nice. Okay, that's a satisfying new record. I think I have to get out of here after telling that story. Because, like, I'd heard the name Chang before, right? Julia Chang. Chang is a last name for Chinese people. I thought, oh, it's one of them, like, you know, Japanese places in Manchester where they have, like, a bunch of Chinese people speaking Chinese, but they sell sushi and shit. But no, I'm just... just kind of racist. Sneering imperialist geezer. It's like calling every step. It is, but like, I don't know, maybe... Alright, yeah. I'm out. See you, Star Centurion, Ningus, Silverman, 160. Did your name change? What makes the English voice serviceable? It lacks a distinct direction of the Japanese. It's way too young in comparison to the Japanese voice. Yeah. I didn't say your name? Who? Why would I say your name? Hmm? Do you matter? Night Death Gardener. Still Silvolt. Blame YouTube. It's a good thing that I went with Gizo Gitai, isn't it? Wait, what does it turn up as when I say something? Oh, I didn't say something. No, I'm still at Gizo Gitai. I did have like 2 different initial names for this channel, but it's fine. Rest in pepperonis. Everyone... Good night, Jinikova. Alright, okay, I'll say goodbye to you. Wait, who didn't I say the name of? Who? Who have I missed out? Oh, you number 2 chatter, Chang.